Oh my goodness. Silver bullion pumping. Boom, ba boom to $100 an ounce. What's going on with silver bullion? Hey everyone, it's John Taylor on my news desk this morning. It's about 11 o'clock this morning, a little later for me. Today is Friday, January 23rd, 2026. Do me a favor, like and share, and please subscribe to my channel. I go over the geopolitics, socioeconomics, kind of look at what's happening in the world and capital markets, economic calendar. We got PMI today, very light. Next week, big day. We have initial jobless claims, the U.S. trade deficit, wholesale inventory, factory, see how the economy's doing, and then PPI, core over year. So we got Fed speak coming up, but do me a favor, like and share. Let's get the word out. Intel stock tanks this morning on warning, I guess, about its earnings not so good. So Intel's, interesting enough. So let's go over the geopolitics today and the socioeconomics real quick. Stocks are pressured by weakness in chip makers. All right, so Intel takes a hit. Let's see, is NVIDIA a good short? Is it time to exit the chip stocks? Wall Street drifts into mixed trading as Intel tumbles. So train wrecks in Spain here this week. Got to pray for that situation. Economic leaders in Switzerland resilient despite Trump disruption. Apple builds its new Campos chatbot. Okay, Apple Computer. Technical strategists explain the age of electricity. Okay, sugar bearish trend. Looking at Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies and orange juice. Not a financial advisor, not a commodity trading advisor. I got to say that. DuPont, quarterly earnings, what we need to know. And then Jabil, the computer chip company, Jabil, if I'm pronouncing that right. Real quick, major market overviews. S&P is up about 9 points, 10 points. Nas Mini up 134 points, even though Intel takes a dip. Dow futures are off 244 points going into the weekend. The VIX at 17.85. I just do my daily routine here. Instead of writing a manual journal, I record videos for myself and then doing my own research. The US dollar, the Dixie at 98.015. The 10-year, okay, up a few ticks at 111-205. Crude oil is up above 60, up $1.50. Nat gas up again. You heard it here first. Last couple of weeks I was talking about nat gas. Have this huge storm now. So everyone, tell me, links below, leave comments too. Are you affected by the storm in the U.S.? Gold futures up, new all-time high. Silver bullion clears 100, outrageous. I own a motherload of silver, gold, platinum, palladium, and copper. And so I'm selling into the strength and then looking at the most oversold commodities related to their weighted alpha. So outrageous, silver up $4. Oh my goodness. My goodness. I mean, stocks that are active, NVIDIA, Tesla, Advanced Micro Devices, Micron Technologies, Intel's off 14% at $46.55. Meta's active, Microsoft, Broadcom, SanDisk, and Apple Computer. So this is what's being reported on bar chart. Let's see. Chart of the day is FTAI Aviation, FTAI. Wow, surged 242% recently. And then, so this is, I just go over my news for myself on my own trading desk. S&P's up, crude oil's pumping up 2.63%, nearly 3%. Gold is pumping. Silver, new all-time high. I mean, everything's working for me. I bought the dippy dip this morning on Bitcoin. So I'm selling my silver bullion products and then purchasing commodities. I'm not a commodity trading advisor. So let's see here. Long-term, performance leaders on commodities. I'll go over this first. So in the last 12 TTM, palladium, platinum, silver, and copper and crude oil are up huge today. But I look at the long-term weighted alpha. Man, like and share and stay with me. I'm running about 5 minutes. Can't believe it. But so the greatest weighted alpha is silver bullion at positive 206 weighted alpha, then platinum, palladium, lithium, and gold, and copper. So I'm selling, so it's not all of it, but I'm selling into the strength of this on e-commerce. I've done so since 2007. So I've indirectly cornered the precious metals market again. So, and then looking at the bottom of the weighted alpha, what's the worst is cocoa, all right, orange juice, butter, cash settled, rough rice, and Bitcoin micro. So the cocoa has taken the lead on the greatest negative weighted alpha at negative 54 spot 11. OJ, orange juice, rough rice, Bitcoin micro has negative 26 spot 79. So I'm taking that hyperinflated silver, platinum, palladium, and gold and copper premiums, selling that into the strength, and then looking at the bottom of the list. So you get hot chocolate cheap, orange juice, butter, cash settled, and Bitcoin. So again, not a commodity advisor, just free information only. So let's look at what's being reported here on Yahoo Finance. I just go over the news here and I'll go over my trading plan here. Intel plunges as outlook falls short. The U.S. chip maker has struggled to meet AI data center demand, providing a sour kickoff to big tech's blockbuster earnings. Dow slides, NASDAQ pops as Wall Street caps volatile week. Musk appearance in Switzerland meeting. Okay, President Trump was there. Consumer remains depressed on weaker labor market. Gold set for best week since 2022. Silver breaches $100 an ounce. Trump assessment of economic turmoil. Market is just about even, it says here. So going over the news here, trying to get dialed in. China tells Alibaba Techs that they have prep NVIDIA H200 orders. News on NVIDIA, Trump administration oust officials who banned Chinese cars. TikTok, news on TikTok finally closes deal to keep operating in the U.S. Netflix news, Paramount bid doesn't pass sniff test as Warner Brothers battle escalates. So Netflix and Warner Brothers in play, obviously. Thinking about buying gold, investors to watch for. Mortgage rate predictions for the next 5 years. U.S. equity funds see outflows and geopolitical worries. Jobs. Man, AI is taking a lot of people's jobs. If you've been displaced by AI, with your job, you can always read. I'll put a link in below. You can read one of my ebooks for free. I don't run ads on my channel, but here I'll give you an ebook that'll help you see what's going on here in the job market for the artificial intelligence. So I recently published an ebook. It's called the AI Graphic Artist Course. You can read it down below. It helps you do artificial intelligence graphic arts. So no, not a commercial. You can read it for free, so check it out. Man, rates under 6%. Real estate here in Florida is going bust out, and man, Cape Coral and a condo crisis in Miami Beach type thing. And my goodness, U.S. business activity ticks up while hiring remains weak. And the U.S. dollar, the Dixie, set for the worst week since June on policy nightmare. So it's a reason I own precious metals, gold, silver. Why gold has become more of a speculative asset. What Intel's demand issues could mean for memory chip makers. So this is what's trending tickers: Bitcoin, Intel, silver March contract. My goodness. Top gainers: Redwire Corporation. My goodness, Lithium America up 8%. So the most active Intel NVIDIA plug power. Is plug power oversold? ONADS, ONDAS, ONDAS. So these stocks are active. So this is what I have for today. Running about 10 minutes. Stay with me to the end. Now let's go over my trading plan. Not financial advice, of course. So let's look at those. So Intel's tanking. I might sell some puts on Intel. Some naked puts on it. Right out of the money puts. It might be overdone. All right. So I bought the dippy dip on Bitcoin today. Do so every day. DCA it. DCA SPY ETF, the S&P 500. BKCH, the blockchain ETF, is up nice, about 2%. DCA it. Block, BLOK, I'll DCA it. Ethereum, ETHE ETF, I'll purchase some of that today, the dollar cost average. So that's what I have on my trading plan. And then the commodities, I bought the dippy dip even stronger on Bitcoin today. So that's what we have. Let's look at the news on the left, like on CNN. We'll look over here on the left side, see what do we have. What to expect from this weekend's extreme winter weather storm. CNN experts dive deep into looming winter storm. My goodness, through Louisiana and Arkansas and Tennessee and Mississippi. My goodness, I'm in the panhandle of Florida here, so ICE policy, Ukraine, Russia in the first trilateral talks. So we got a lot of news going on, geopolitics with Iran and Russia and China, and North Korea, and the EU and NATO. So let's take a look at this on Fox News. So I'm not a professional newscaster, so reading some of these news headlines. Minnesota church riots after Bondi and profanity-laced rants. Things are heating up in Minnesota. Canada, Olympians, my goodness. House Republicans. A lot of this news isn't PC. I can't even report on it. Foreign national, oh man, claiming community control. My goodness. Wheel of Fortune. So this is what we have, people. Like and share my videos. I want to welcome all of my new subs. I'm starting to get a lot of traction on my channel here, and wanted to kind of go over my stats real quick. It's kind of like a homework assignment. So I look at my stats on YouTube. YouTube's amazing. So if I look at my stats, I go over this like a homework assignment in a sense. So it's like looking at the analytics. I've got, look at this. I mean, huge 3,000 more views than normal. I've had 78,570 views in the last 28 days, a 56% increase in watch time hours in the last 28 days, and my subscribers have increased 73% previous the last 28 days. So I'm getting a lot of subs. Like and share. I want to welcome all my new subs. My copper video went viral, and it seems like my viewers like my cooking and chefing videos on chicken cacciatore and lunch and dinner and breakfast, and my egg frying videos and coffee. So coffee is a commodity. Cocoa is cheap. The Ivorian Coast in Africa, they seem to be producing a lot of cocoa, and there's not a lot of demand. So that's what I have for today. Bought the dippy dip on Bitcoin today. So that's what I have, everyone, on my news desk and prop trading desk. Here's my hat, my new Bentley hat. Man, I got that from Hallman Motors there in Fort Lauderdale. They did great work. So this is my my news for today. My trading plan is to purchase the dip on Bitcoin, sell some more of my silver bullion on the pump, greater than $100 an ounce. Who would have thought, right? What price? Once it clears 100, it could, silver bullion could squeeze and go to $200 an ounce. You never know. And then gold could go to $25,000 an ounce. the de-dollarization event. So check out the links below for my ebook on graphic arts. You can read that for AI. It's John Taylor on his news desk and prop trading desk, everyone. Thanks. Have a great day. Pump, man, precious metals, nat gas, gold. Have a great, awesome day. I say this too. Man, I give thanks for my abundant supply now manifested. I have it now. Thank goodness, thank goodness for the pump and silver bullion. Oh my goodness. I have thousands. You can hear these things. I'll let you hear this. I own thousands of these silver bullion products. Listen, look at these things. I minted these. I sell them on e-commerce. They're trading at a huge premium. And so I'm so thankful for that. I give thanks for my abundant supply of precious metals and silver. Everyone have a great day, and be a quant trader like me. The trend's your friend. Thanks, everyone.